And so with that, our social technology expert who's helping the board tremendously is Kelly Pavlovic.
So early last month, Facebook reached 1 billion users. 1 billion. And I like to say that because Carl Sagan was one of my heroes. Can you just imagine him saying that? Billions and billions. So the year is winding down, but social media is still growing. So NSA is trying to help out by sharing some tips with you. Last month, we emailed some 10 tips for how you can engage in social media with your business and how that can help you out. So I'm going to go over 3 of them today, just very quickly. So the first one is, as speakers, a lot of you brand your name. So it's not just your business, but it's also your name. And on Facebook, that makes it a little bit tricky because there are personal timelines and there are business timelines. So what do? Do you use Facebook as a personal user? But then how do you market? How do you get your business on there? So I'm suggesting make a business timeline and use it, whether you brand your name or your company name. Because that way you can separate out, you can have fun on Facebook personally, and you can separate your personal use from your business use. If you make lists with friends, you can control who sees what content. And if you build a business timeline, then that way you can track much, much better. You can't track with a personal timeline. So if you track with a business timeline, you get the benefit of page insights, and you can figure out what's going on with your efforts and what you need to change and what's working. Tip number 2, social media, you have to be in it for the long haul. You can't expect things to happen overnight. So whatever you're doing, get a plan and stick with it. Because the longer you stick with it, like any other relationship, it takes time to grow, right? You can't just expect to do the whole engagement thing and then just have 1 million fans overnight. So stick with it, be in it for the long haul, be patient, allow those relationships to grow and for you to nurture them. The longer and the deeper you nurture your digital relationships, you will indeed begin to see results from that. It might take 6 months, it might take 9 months, it might even take up to a year. But be patient, you will see results. The last tip is about inbound marketing. We have all heard this term of inbound marketing. Well, what is it exactly? Inbound marketing is about bringing your audience to you. It's about drawing them to you, as opposed to the old-style traditional way of doing outbound marketing where we blasted messages out to people, and then the response that we really ever wanted, we didn't really want a dialogue, we didn't really want a conversation, we wanted to sell. Audiences are demanding different these days. They want to speak with us, that engagement that we heard about earlier. It's all about engagement and conversation. So get the conversation going, get your clients, your customers, your prospectives engaged with you, because that's inbound marketing. And why is that important and how does it work? Well, it works because you're building those relationships and you're watching the results come from that. The more you can bring good, valuable information to those people, they're going to remember. You're going to be first, top of mind, which is what we all want. So bring valuable information, and there's one more tip, the 20-80 rule, kind of a rule in social media marketing today. Market other people, promote other people, provide valuable content 80% of the time that you're using social media. The other 20%, it's okay to sell yourself. But 20% you, 80% building on other people, promoting other people. Social media is about a generosity of spirit, and that's a really cool thing. So we build our communities, we build those relationships, and from that we reap the rewards. So I hope these have been helpful to you, and I will see you again next time for another power tip from social media. In the meantime, be social, be powerful. Thank you.